And speaking of messages, one of his messages with PulseChain is longevity research. And you interviewed someone recently that was actually very, very inspiring. I watched some of it as well. I was in the chat, and I really am inspired by this notion of longevity. And you recently interviewed Dr. Aubrey de Grey. What was that like, and what were his views surrounding Richard?
Well, the first thing he said when I asked about Richard was he's a hero, and very deservedly so, especially from his perspective, because PulseChain Sacrifice raised $27 million. We all know the line for charity. That charity was Aubrey's former organization, Longevity Institute, SINS Foundation, which they're still doing longevity stuff. But he has since created the LEV Foundation, levf.org, to do his just a new organization to work on a lot of things there as well. And raising that much money, millions of dollars, when the average donations per year was what I think Richard's talked about. It's only like 1, 2, 3, 4 million or something like that. Amazing. So if you're a scientist or a researcher and you see someone, anyone, doesn't matter who they are, but especially someone who's been involved in longevity as long as Richard has for 20, 25 years or so. He was videographer for volunteering for the Methuselah Foundation, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago or so. Videos online of him looking like a caveman. It's pretty funny.
Yes, I've seen the videos.
Pretty good.
I thought he worked at Geico as the caveman, except he was skinnier.
It was, yeah, he always tells the story. He's like, I grew my beard out because I was a young guy at the time. I wanted people to take me more seriously. It's vintage, like super vintage RH on that one. But that's his mission. That's been his mission since the beginning. Crypto, I think, this is my speculation, crypto is his way to speed up funding for projects like longevity institutes that will literally save people's lives. That's been his mission. I think I've said it a million times. I think crypto at the end of 50 years from now or whatever, crypto will be a footnote in his legacy and his greatness and the mission and things he wants to accomplish, because he wants to, of course, crypto is great. He's going to do a lot of great things there. He's minting millionaires. He's changing, getting people into better products, all that good stuff. He really wants to, work on the big problems, like, again, the Elon Musk type stuff. He wants to solve these big problems, and giving people more time. I mean, gosh, mad gains is great, but give me 15 more years. You can have all the mad gains if I could trade it for that. And funny enough, I think, like, what happens? What happens when if eventually all the SAC money that's never moved, right? It's never moved. And maybe it's been some of it's been sold for ETH or stables or whatever. But what if eventually that makes it as an endowment into the Heart Foundation or something, and it's just speeds us up exponentially for doing these type of therapies, rejuvenation to save people's life. I was talking to Aubrey about this too during the interview. In the future, when all this gets settled, becomes commoditized, commercialized, it'll just be like you're going to some clinic. Oh, I got to go to the clinic. It's my appointment. Once a year, you're taking a shot, your rejuvenation shot to heal the damage that's happened that you've did the past year or whatever. And you slow aging down. You defeat aging to a certain extent. You slow it down. You get to live to be 150, 200, 250. You don't have to take the shot. There's other ways to stop living. Plenty of, if you don't want to live, no one's forcing you to do that. But I just think all the inexplicably and maybe just accidentally, the pro-death people, as I jokingly call them, who just believe it's magic. Oh, that'll never work. It's fast. All that stuff. Don't take it away from the rest of us. How about that? Just if nothing else, be neutral, I guess. But if you haven't watched the interview, I highly recommend you watch it. It's really fascinating. He takes us through the engineering, the practical approach to this stuff. Again, not make believe, not magic, science and engineering. And this guy he's incredible. He's incredible.